Let's break down what happened in the market today. The Sensex, which is like a big scoreboard for the Indian stock market, dropped 502 points and ended up at 80,182. The Nifty 50, another important market indicator, also went down by 137 points, finishing at 24,198. During the day, things got a little intense, with the Sensex even hitting 80,050 at one point. Now let's look at how different parts of the market did. The technology companies, which are usually a good indicator of how the market is doing overall, had a mixed bag. The big tech companies did okay, but the smaller ones were a bit shaky. This is probably because lots of businesses around the world still need tech services even when things are tough. The financial sector, like banks and other money-related businesses, had a rough day. Their stock prices went down because people are worried about loans that might not get paid back, and it's getting harder to borrow money. This also affected real estate, as fewer people are buying houses and new projects are being delayed. But there's some good news. Healthcare companies actually did pretty well. People are buying more medicine and healthcare services, and new medical discoveries are helping too. This shows that even when the economy is uncertain, people still need healthcare. Unfortunately, things weren't so great for stores and consumer goods. Because prices are going up and people aren't spending as much, many big stores saw their sales drop. It's also getting more expensive for companies to make and ship their products, which makes things even harder. Energy companies also had a tough time. The price of oil kept changing, and problems around the world made things unstable. But companies that focus on renewable energy like solar and wind power did better because governments are supporting them to help the environment. So, as we keep an eye on these different parts of the market, it's important to remember that each one has its own story. If you're investing, it's a good idea to stay updated and be ready to change your plans as needed. This is how we can all navigate these tricky times. Now let's list the stocks that went up and down. Key losers included Tata Motors, Power Grid, NTPC, Adani Ports, and JSW Steel. However, Reliance Industries, TCS, and HCL Tech saw gains. Those big investors, the FIIs, kept selling off their Indian stocks. This constant selling is a big reason why the market is going down. FIIs are worried about how the world economy is doing. High prices and rising interest rates are making them nervous about investing in places like India. Their selling is putting even more pressure on the market. The problems in the Indian market aren't unique. In fact, they are part of a larger, more complex global scenario that is affecting economies worldwide. Markets around the world also went down because of different reasons. Each region is facing its own set of challenges, contributing to a collective sense of uncertainty and instability. The U.S. Federal Reserve, which controls interest rates in America, is making people worry about a recession. Their decisions on interest rates have a ripple effect, influencing not just the U.S. economy, but also global financial markets. The continuing conflict in Europe and its effect on energy prices are also making investors nervous. The energy crisis has led to increased costs and supply chain disruptions, further adding to the economic woes. All these problems around the world are making it tough for stock markets everywhere. Investors are finding it increasingly difficult to navigate these turbulent times, as the interconnected nature of global economies means that issues in one region can quickly spread to others. In Asia, markets are reacting to these global trends with heightened volatility. The uncertainty is palpable and investors are on edge trying to anticipate the next move in this unpredictable environment. Analysts are working overtime to make sense of these trends, offering insights and predictions. However, the rapidly changing landscape makes it challenging to provide accurate forecasts, leaving many investors in a state of flux. Global leaders are also stepping in, discussing economic policies and potential solutions at various summits. Their decisions will play a crucial role in shaping the future of global markets, but the path to stability remains uncertain.